A sea of troubles, growing tensions in the South China Sea. The South China Sea is a tinderbox. China claims almost the entire sea as its own. This claim overlaps with the claims of the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan. Tensions are high. China has built artificial islands in the disputed waters. It has militarized these islands. The Philippines is particularly vulnerable. It is a geographically dispersed archipelago. China has increasingly asserted its claims in recent years. This has led to several standoffs between Chinese and Philippine vessels. The situation is dangerous. A miscalculation could easily lead to conflict. The stakes are high. The South China Sea is a vital waterway for global trade. It is also rich in natural resources. The Philippines is caught in a difficult position. It must defend its territorial integrity. It must also avoid provoking a conflict with a much larger and more powerful neighbor. How can the Philippines navigate these treacherous waters? The Scarboro Shoal, a prize worth fighting for. Scarboro Shoal is a flashpoint in the South China Sea. This collection of rocks and reefs lies just 120 nautical miles west of the Philippine mainland. It falls well within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. However, China also claims the shoal. It bases its claim on historical fishing rights. In 2012, China seized control of Scarboro Shoal. It did so after a standoff with the Philippine Navy. Since then, China has maintained a constant presence in the area. It has blocked Filipino fishermen from accessing their traditional fishing grounds. The loss of Scarboro Shoal was a blow to the Philippines. It highlighted the disparity in military power between the two countries. It also raised concerns about China's willingness to use force to assert its claims in the South China Sea. POGO's economic boon or security threat. Philippine offshore gaming operators, or POGOs, are a controversial topic. These online gambling firms cater mainly to Chinese customers. They have flourished in the Philippines in recent years. This is due to the country's lax gambling laws and relatively low operating costs. POGOs have brought significant economic benefits to the Philippines. They have created jobs. They have generated tax revenue. However, they have also been linked to a rise in crime and social problems. Moreover, POGOs have become a source of tension with China. Beijing views online gambling as a vice. It has pressured the Philippines to crack down on POGOs. China is concerned that POGOs are being used for money laundering and other illegal activities. The Philippines is caught in a dilemma. It needs the economic benefits that POGOs provide. However, it cannot ignore China's concerns. The POGO issue highlights the complex economic and security relationship between the two countries. Section 4. David and Goliath, a tale of two militaries. There is no doubt China holds a decisive military advantage over the Philippines. China boasts the world's largest navy by number of ships. It has a rapidly modernizing air force. It possesses a formidable arsenal of ballistic and cruise missiles. The Philippines, in contrast, has a small and outdated military. It relies heavily on second-hand equipment. It lacks the resources to match China's military buildup. Despite these disparities, the Philippines is not entirely defenseless. It has a committed and capable military. It benefits from its strategic location in the South China Sea. It can also count on the support of allies such as the United States. Section 5. Can the Philippines stand against China? The Philippines faces an uphill battle in any potential conflict with China. Its military is outmatched. Its economy is intertwined with that of its larger neighbor. However, the Philippines has some options. It can leverage its geography to its advantage. It can strengthen its alliances with other countries concerned about Chinese assertiveness. It can also appeal to international law and public opinion. The Philippines cannot defeat China militarily. However, it can make any aggression costly. It can also work to deter Chinese aggression by raising the stakes of any conflict. Section 6. Charting a course through troubled waters. The Philippines must tread carefully. It must avoid provoking China. It must also stand firm in defending its sovereign rights. This requires a delicate balancing act. The Philippines has sought to strengthen its military capabilities. It has also deepened its security ties with the US and other partners. At the same time, the Philippines has engaged in diplomacy with China. It has sought to manage tensions and find areas of cooperation. The future of the South China Sea remains uncertain. The Philippines faces a formidable challenge from China. However, by combining a credible defense posture with astute diplomacy, the Philippines can navigate these troubled waters and safeguard its interests.